This week, very exciting week, I've built up my Highlander II. It's looking beautiful. It's only 2 weeks now until I head out to Europe for this racing season, so I want to build up the Highlander and just see how it compares to the Claymore. So today I'm at the Golfy, I'm at the top of Big Bow, gonna ride Big Bow, and then I think I'll head up and do the Wway, and then I think I'm gonna go and do a little flat white, just because these are like the trails I'm most familiar with at the moment, and I just want to see how the Highlander 2 compares to the Claymore on these sorts of trails, because I'm just wondering if it might pedal just a little bit better and carry some more speed to try and take the edge off the 2-day races at the Enduro World Cups this year. Let's find out. Here we go, Big Bow. Oh, I messed that up. The trails are running a little greasy today. It's been dry for ages, but it's just rained. Greasy in the woods, I'm going to take it nice and steady. It's carrying really good speed actually. Whoa! Whoa, that was a bit spicy. It's a little bit rubblier than I remembered. Quick angle test. How does this angle look? I think this might be the future angle for film and chat on the pedal up climbs. Might be the one. It's probably not the one. So, first impressions of the Highlander. After a quick run of Big Bow, the track was quite greasy, and as you noticed, I got a little loose in places. But first impressions, I'm enjoying the Highlander too. The rear shock was definitely a little bit soft. I think I could maybe do with going up a spring rate, but for the next run, when I'm going to head up to the Wway now, and I'm just going to chuck a few clicks of low speed on, quite a few clicks of low speed, just so the shock rides higher in the travel, and that'll give me a better idea. Maybe the spring rate will be alright if I add a bit of compression, so next run, add a bit of compression, see how that feels. But first impressions, it's good, it's fun to ride. I feel like you get a little bit more responsiveness out of like pumping. It's maybe the biggest difference I noticed on that run. Might just be because my shock was almost bottomed out, but so that's why I need to try it with a bit more compression. But it just felt like my legs pushed it into the ground. I was just getting a little bit more feedback from the less travel, because the Claymore is beautiful. The Claymore just takes every little bit of trail chatter, eats it up. But on the Highlander, with that 20mm less travel, you just get a little bit more feel for what's going on under your feet, under your wheels even. But that might be what I want for the races, I'm not sure yet. Very early to tell, I've only done one run. So I'll do some more runs, see what I'm thinking. At the moment I'm thinking I like it. I'm just picturing racing in finale, where it's physical and pumpy, 2 long days. And I'm picturing this bike just carrying a little bit more speed, a little bit more pumpy, a little bit easier to get that snap out of the turns. But that's first impressions, and that's probably a little bit of confirmation bias in my head, because I know it's less travel and slightly more supportive. Only way to find out though is to do more runs, see how it goes. Keep heading up to the Wway. Here we go, dropping in for a run of the Wway. It's getting dark now. Might not be able to see anything in the woods. Oh yeah, it's dark in here. Tell you what, this thing corners real nice. Don't know if you can tell on the GoPro, but it is dark in the woods. Ah, visibility. Okay, here we go. The Wway. See how the Highlander II likes this. Keep the front wheel on the trail. The clicks of low speed compression have really helped hold the shock up actually. Spring might not be the wrong one. Might be perfect. Oh, the Highlander pumps really nice. Really responsive to pumping. It really like that. Down the steep one. Oh. Oh, I got away with it. Off the trail there. Oh, that was a fun top to bottom. I enjoyed that little combination. I haven't ridden that bottom section in such a long time. It was really good fun, really steep. As for the Highlander II, those few clicks of low speed compression just held the shock up. Actually really nice in the travel. I might still play with a firmer spring just to see the difference, but it seems like it's going to be ideal actually, that shock. It's getting a little dark now, but I'm going to head up evening lap of flat white. I've ridden flat white so many times recently that I'm hoping it'll be really obvious the difference between the Highlander and the Claymore on there. There's not a lot going on, it's mostly just fast turns, but still be interesting to see if there's a difference. Most of the dirt's actually riding so good today because it's just rained. It's really grippy. I'm just hoping flat white's not greasy. Let's find out. Time for a quick flat white in the dark. Oh, there's some deep holes. Oh, it's greasy as well actually. It's quite scary actually. You only notice when you start braking, your back wheel like locks up. Oh, and you notice it. Oh, the back wheel starts trying to run away from you if you're on the brakes and turning. So you've got to really behave yourself and only brake on the like straights before the turns, and not in the turns. So then you slide, and it's scary. Woo. Oh, it's scary trying to carry speed around the corners for the gaps. It's not too bad though, as long as you don't brake in the turns. There we go, flat white in the dark. I couldn't see anything, so I don't know if the GoPro will be able to see any of that. Oh, 20 past 7. Nice time to end an evening ride. There we go, quick wee ride on the Highlander II. Just over an hour and a half moving time and 750 meters climbing, so excellent little evening ride. From that ride, it feels like the Highlander II, after it added the compression, it just it's a little bit more responsive, you feel a little bit more of the trail, a bit less, the Claymore will just eat anything you charge at it, whereas the Highlander 2 feels like you need to give it a little bit more finesse. It still eats the bumps, and you can ride it through any sort of rough, but it just gives you that little bit more feedback. I think during a long race, the slightly more efficient pedaling, and then being able to pump slightly more efficiently on the descents could be better. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a few more days trying it out. See if I can ride some other trails that I've ridden on the Claymore before, try and get some comparison. But at the moment, I'm thinking the Highlander 2 is pretty good. Not 100% set, but so far, thoroughly enjoyable. Although I was riding evening greasy laps. Alright, moving on. Tomorrow I'm off to Project Physio to see Kenny and see how my legs are getting on. One final little tune up, see if I can get some exercises before heading away to Europe for the summer. Let's head to Kenny's. Here we go. Another day with Kenny at Project Physio. Boom.
So we'll work today on what we're going to do when travelling, so how we keep some force across the ankle and how we keep the muscle grip around the ankle and the calf working effectively while Lachlan's basically in his van travelling around competing, because again without access to a gym is going to be a bit of a challenge for us. So we're going to use the strap to do the strength work. Push. Keep it down, 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 keep it down. Good, 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 good. And then back off.
Oh. Works well.
Tough, eh?
Yeah.
So it gives us a chance to still do something when on the road, and all we need is a ratchet strap and then something to put our foot. And if we can't get the angle, we can't get the angle. We just deal with what we can. It's just so we can try and build as much strength into the angles that you feel you don't have the strength into.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Or where you're like, when I get into that position, I can't get there, I can't feel comfy, I keep want to toe out. Well, then that gives us a chance to again push through big toe.
Pressure on that.
Yeah, and again we can do that focus on like where do we get that pressure? Do we get it through big toe, 2 and 3, feel that calf working quite hard, and we can sort of really focus on getting that nice deep calf work. And you're just going to try and push. And again, for more balance, you could hold on to the side of the van, and back foot could go up, and we're just going to get that nice bit of work across there. Gives us a chance to try and keep that calf.
Oh, yeah, works good. Good burn afterwards.
And as long as we don't feel then that it gives us this too much release pain or an ache that knocks on to performance, the inclination would be we do it mostly on rest days or days in between, rather than probably trying to do it pre-race. However, in the next few weeks you could try, or the next bit of block, you could try a wee bit pre-ride.
A little bit of activation.
Just see how it happens if we just give it a little bit of a kick before we then get into actually going out on one of our practice rides. Nine and a half. Okay, right. Let's go left side just so that just to get one more time out here. Yeah.
Left's just silly, isn't it? There we go, got some good exercises to take away in the van. What's happening, Kenny?
So we're going to do a whole load of work using the ratchet strap to provide an isometric impulse into Lachlan's ankle and calf, both from a standing and a seated point of view, and the ratchet strap will allow us to keep that force going when we don't have access to any gym equipment. And then we've got some nice mobility work to try and keep that range in play as well. Perfect.
Thank you very much. That's me cured. Couple handy exercises to take away to Europe in the van. Hopefully keep the leg feeling good. Let's go. Today I'm back up at the Gulfie. Another day on the Highlander 2. I think it could be the one. Here with Jack. Jack's loving life. Let's see how we get on with Highlander 2 today. Alright Jack, you're gonna lead us down. Which one's this? Wolf something. Wolfie, it's some sort of wolf. Oh, foot dragging. Here we go, this is proper enduro training now. Pedaling up this steep climb. 600 watts at the moment. Nothing for Jack though, look, his seat's down pedaling up here. Whew. I had to push 600 watts to keep up with you. Oh, Jack's not even got his e-bike turned on.
Yeah, it's totally.
I'll lead Jack down some tech. Let's go. Oh, you gotta say let's go every time you start a trail. Oh, this is the really slow bit. I should have went off the drop. I'm still foot up, so the foot up challenge could be on for this trail. Oh. Yo. The Highlander II loved that. The rough stuff was actually surprisingly, like, it munched up the bumps way better than I was expecting. So, and then the bike park bit at the bottom, it was hooking. My one concern with the Highlander was the less travel was going to mean that my leg got way more tired. But so far, on the few trails I've ridden, it hasn't affected my leg at all. I've just been able to pump a little bit, get a little bit more feedback from the back wheel. So Highlander 2 could be the one. Or just an e-bike like Jack, that might be the one. Then the leg doesn't have to do anything. It's a bit spicy. Big highline. Oh, it's dusty today. It's hard to get the brake in just right when it's this loose. It's so loose, so good though. I was riding that section with my wrong foot forward it's just good practice to practice with the wrong foot forward in case you end up in like a situation where you need to ride like that. So I'm wrong foot forward at the moment. Try some lines. That was good fun. It's pretty loose.
Very loose.
It's so dry.
Oh, so that's where my front was going to go.
Yeah, and there was one bit where I misjudged how long it would take to like slow down,
Yeah.
and just locked up and like almost missed the turn.
Yeah, you're almost like you have to find that fine balance of front end or back end.
Choose which one you want to slide.
Yeah.
It's kind of loose enough that you can make the back end slide by like tapping your brake.
Oh yeah.
On to the next trail. So me and Jack are now at the top of Flat White, and he's come up with a fun little game for us. So we're gonna have a little game of cat and mouse. And how much time do you want?
20 seconds.
So I'm gonna, from when Jack sets off, I'm gonna wait 20 seconds, and I'm gonna see how close to him I can be by the bottom.
Probably overtaken before the first half.
Do you think we'll get the overtake?
Yeah?
Oh, I'm excited. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Alright, whenever you're ready, set off. Oh,
Go.
He's off. So he's away. So when this hits 20 seconds, oh, it's only been 5. I'm in the right gear. Helmet's done up. 11. Okay, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hiya. We're off. Oh, it's dry today. I can see him. Oh, there he is. I don't think I've got this time. I don't think there's enough trail. Oh! Yeah, victory to Jack. That was well good.
Oh, I'm stressing so hard.
Oh, it's really hard work today. It's like proper slippery. It's like rubbly.
Oh,
How was your run?
I was panicking the whole way.
Panicking. There was no sign of you.
Yeah.
And then, just like after the jump coming into the next bit, I just saw you ahead, and I think I went twice as fast on that section as I did any on the top, because I could see you. I was like, oh, so close. Yeah. But you got me by a good bit.
Yeah, I thought I was halfway. I was like,
we're getting stressed halfway, listening because it's loud. Oh, that was good. There we go, another fun ride on the Highlander II. I think I'm gonna race it. I've just really enjoyed riding it the last couple of days. I'll maybe try and ride somewhere else before. I mean, I'm leaving next week, so I've left this really last minute to try. But I'm really enjoying the Highlander II. So I think I'm gonna race it. I'll bring the Claymore out to Europe with me as well though, just in case. I think on really rough places like La Tuile and trails like that, I think the Claymore could be better, just to give you a little bit more, give me a little bit more cushioning for the long stages and stuff like that. But for fast places like Finale, where it's a bit more carrying speed, I think the Highlander 2 could take the edge. Next week I'm going to be packing my van up, getting ready to drive out to Europe for the season, so it might be a little bit less riding. I might show you how I set up my van, something like that, maybe a little bit of gym. We'll find out next week. Thanks for watching.